He felt like a failure as a father. He wouldn't be able to watch his son grow up or witness all the important moments in his life. All he could do was offer simple words of love and guidance. His body racked with pain and frequent vomiting constantly reminded him that death was approaching. He knew he was running out of time to find a family for his son. The third potential family was multiracial, a black mother and white father. They had several biological children and had also adopted several more. They emphasized treating all children equally and promised Mike would be their last adoption. During their conversation, however, John noticed one of their children was extremely ill-mannered, cursing and showing no respect for his parents or John. The youngest, about 5 years old, showed clear hostility toward Mike. His eyes were filled with danger. Timid Mike pulled back his favorite toy and looked helplessly at his father, his eyes full of fear and uncertainty. In that moment, John had his answer. He worried his young son wouldn't receive enough love here. If affection was diluted by so-called universal love, Mike would live in an environment that seemed warm but was actually cold. He wouldn't truly be happy. This time, John decided to follow Mike's wishes and declined this family too. But his time was running out. John didn't know how to explain his impending death to his son. For a 3-year-old, such a heavy topic was too abstract. Mike couldn't understand what death meant. Then one day, Mike pointed to a dead beetle on the ground and asked why it wasn't moving. John told him it was dead. Unlike other fathers who might shelter their children with fairy tales, John told him plainly that the beetle's soul had left, leaving only its shell behind. He couldn't continue explaining, overwhelmed by his own grief. The final adoptive prospect was a single woman. In her youth, filled with romantic dreams, she had her first child. But neither she nor her boyfriend could afford to raise the baby, so welfare services took the child away. Years later, when she wanted another child, she discovered she had health problems, and her husband left her. Despite life's hardships, she still hoped to adopt a child and be a mother. She wanted to give a child all her love to make up for her past mistakes. As she shared her story, she offered Mike a bag of colorful candy, suggesting he use them as pretend rocks for his toy truck. John could tell the woman wasn't well off financially, but he didn't mind since his own family wasn't wealthy either. John himself had a difficult childhood. His father was a truck driver, and until age 4, John lived on the road. After that, he was fostered by many different families. After enduring life's hardships and finally growing up, just when happiness seemed within reach, reality dealt him another cruel blow. All he wanted now was for his child to be happy. On the way home, at an intersection, he noticed a school-aged child walking with perfect posture and confidence. John's gaze was drawn to this child. Looking in the rearview mirror, he couldn't help thinking that Mike would grow up one day and walk just as properly. But sadly, he wouldn't be there to see it. With one last hope, John returned to the adoption agency to ask if they could find Mike's birth mother. After all, she was his flesh and blood. But the staff explained that a mother who abandons her child doesn't deserve a second chance.